Hey everyone, Samuel here from the floor at HIMSS 24. I'm with John Gomez, the Chief Security and Engineering Officer at CloudWave. John, thanks for being here. How's the conference been?
Conference has been going well. Thank you for taking time to do this with us. It's been going really, really well on multiple fronts. Very happy with it. So yeah.
Now, I learned something from you as we were talking off camera before we went live here, is a term, it's CAAS, Cybersecurity as a Service. Talk to me about that and what you're doing there.
Yeah, so we love our acronym, so CAS, right, Cybersecurity as a Service. We introduced CAS back in 2016. It is a platform, fully integrated platform that is specifically designed for healthcare information technology. And it encompasses a variety of different aspects of cybersecurity.
And obviously, it's a very hot topic. Everyone in our community is dealing with the incidents at Change, Optum, that whole area, right?
Yeah.
Stuff is happening. The hospitals are under attack. It's just it's a very big deal for them today. And you guys are really helping there.
Yeah, I mean, I think, we started back as Sensado Cybersecurity Solutions. We were acquired by CloudWave in 2022. So we're now part of the CloudWave family. And, we've been at it for going on over a decade now, specifically focused on healthcare. I think, you mentioned the Change Healthcare attack. One thing that's kind of scary out of that is, rumor is that they paid about 22 million in Bitcoin.
Right.
So that's given the Black Cat people a $22 million war chest, right, to now invest in more attacks. And our focus is how do we help as many people as possible, as many hospitals as possible, not to fall victim to that challenge.
Yeah, it's top of mind for every security leader across healthcare right now.
Yeah, it is definitely top of mind and a challenge. And hopefully we have a small part to play in helping them secure that infrastructure.
Now, you guys help at a lot of different levels across the cybersecurity stack. Obviously, people, process, technology are kind of the three main ways you tackle these problems. So talk about some of the ways you can support healthcare teams.
Yeah, I think, over the past 2 years, we've kind of switched our focus from being data-centric. Now, it doesn't mean we don't protect data. We do. Our solutions focus on that. But we've really, really tried to come to the forefront of how do we protect the patient? How do we ultimately assure that the cybersecurity strategy we put in place, the tools, the processes, the things you spoke about, ultimately allow that mother, that child, or brother, sister, parent to go home and not fall victim in any way, shape, or form to a cyber attack.
Yeah, those are obviously critical. That's why we're in this business, to care for patients,
for sure.
Keep families healthy, and cybersecurity is now patient safety, as we all know.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing that transition slowly but surely, but I think it's a kind of call to arms that ultimately we don't want a headline somewhere that says, this is patient number one that's been impacted. Unfortunately, there was a child that died several years ago from inadvertently from a cyber attack, and we just don't want to keep repeating that. We just really don't.
I mean, you're in this space. You're talking to a lot of healthcare customers, and cybersecurity is kind of your area of expertise. What are some things that are really simple, perhaps, that teams can do today to help their defense in depth structure?
Yeah, I think some of it is around, defense in depth is kind of the, a great way to think about it. I would say if you do nothing else, secure the perimeter, right? It stops people from getting in. I just spoke to somebody earlier today and said, you can patch systems, but you can't patch people. So we really have to up the game on end user education, practical education. I think phishing tests make a lot of sense, but I think we got to put things in terms where the end user understands that they are the weakest link at this point in time. So I think a lot of it is in many ways getting back to basics. And not losing sight of the audacity of the attackers and what they're capable of.
That's what you guys can help with, right? You're here to help support really a lot of different stages in their cybersecurity journey.
Yeah, I mean, we have both advisory services. We try to really approach things differently. We've had 600 hospitals go through our tabletops. We're now working with a hospital out of Delaware on using their patient simulation labs to actually simulate attacks in real time while caregivers have to keep maintaining that patient care. So we do that. We also have our CAS solution, which is a combination of technology, 24/7 operations, security operations center, and widgets and templates. So we attack the problem from a variety of different ways.
So it sounds like kind of wherever a hospital is needing support and people to come alongside them and help, it sounds like you guys can provide that.
We're hoping so. I mean, we're also humble enough to know we can't do it all. And, if we can't do it, we're going to be honest about it and hopefully refer somebody to a partner or somebody that can do it better.
Well, thank you very much for working so hard to help keep hospitals safe, patients safe, and all that kind of stuff. And thanks for taking this time with us today. And
thank you.
That's all for now.